Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Dear Love Talk with me, James.
And Helena, hello. And here we answer every single question to do with love, relationships, and everything else, related to that.
Of course.
Anyway, I always like to complicate my sentences.
If you have a question on how to fix your toaster, we can't help you. But if it's how to fix your relationship, we're here for you.
Yes, and all you need to do is to email us on questions@lovetalkshow.tv or through our Facebook page, isn't it?
That's right.
So it couldn't be easier.
facebook.com/lovetalk. Love Talk Show. Now, let's go for this first question, and this person has requested to remain anonymous. And she says, I broke up with my boyfriend because of something he did that I thought was unacceptable. But I now see that I have made a mistake. I have begged him to come back, but he refuses to do so. I don't know what to do anymore. Well, I don't know what it is with some people that, they make a decision to end a relationship because of something that happens that is serious. But then a couple of weeks later, it's like they no longer remember the pain that is caused and it's no longer such a big deal. And then they say, look, please come back. I need you in my life. I can't live without you. I think that's not a very healthy thing to do. You need to remember that if a relationship really does break down because something serious happened, just because 2 weeks went by, it doesn't mean the person has changed, right? There are instances where the person can change, but then again, you need to go through a process to see if indeed that change has happened. Otherwise, you could be treading really dangerous ground. Be careful, you that are saying, please, I beg you, come back. You should value yourself a little bit more.
Or on the other side of the coin, maybe you are someone who has a problem with your temper. You have a temper problem. And every time something happens, even if it's a small thing, you just say, get out of my house. I don't want you anymore. Of course, you are not telling us exactly what happened, but if you do this kind of thing, if you say maybe you've done it more than once and, he just left. So I think if that's your case, I think you should humble yourself. Be humble and write him a letter the old-fashioned way and just say to him or call him or go and see him if maybe he's at his mum's or somewhere else, and tell him, apologize and tell him, listen, I have an issue and I need to change. Please be patient with me. Or, you just do what you have to do. So, we don't know what happened.
We have to emphasize the point that this is if you are the person who overreacted.
Yeah, of course.
If indeed there has been a problem, then don't apologize, don't go there and say, I'm sorry, because if it was that much of a serious issue that you decided to call the relationship off, be strong, move on. There is life after that person. I think sometimes, it's like when you eat this cake and by eating 3 slices of this cake before made you sick, but you're gonna eat this cake anyway because you like it and it's gonna make you sick again, but you still eat it. And some people are like this. No. But some people are like this in relationships. Listen,
true.
If there has been hurt, if there was something that was serious, then be strong, move on, life carries on, and you are stronger than you think.
Or say, I'm sorry, like the song says. It's very hard to say sorry, but sometimes it's what you need to do. Maybe he's fed up with your, what's the word here, help me?
Overreacting.
Yeah, overreacting, arrogance. Sometimes you just have to humble yourself. That's
right.
what a relationship is about. But we've got another question. It's from Dayu from Birmingham.
And this is a man. You're going to answer a man's question today.
Wow, okay. And it says, I lost my wife some time ago and I am currently in my 40s. I am looking to find a partner, but somehow all the women that I seem to find around me are all already married or committed to someone. Do you have any suggestions what the best way is to find someone in my age bracket that is available? Well, maybe you are looking in the wrong places. I don't know if you attend our seminars that we do. I know there's very interesting people in that age frame. there that attend, nationwide. I don't know. I think you need to see. I wish you were more specific in your question and told us a bit more about yourself. It depends where you're looking, Because I know that there are many ladies out there in their 40s that are, you know, still available.
But I think also a problem, Elena, is that when you're in a situation where you're looking for someone, you know, he's in his 40s and he's now in a situation where he's looking for someone, and that's something new to him. So first of all, it's a little bit scary sometimes. If you were married for a really long time and then you find yourself in a situation where you're single or looking for someone again, it can be a little bit daunting. But also, I think we only realize how many people are there looking for happiness like we are, when sometimes we're not looking. And the fact that you maybe are panicking a little bit right now, perhaps you think, oh, there is no one out there in my age bracket that you know can become happy with me. And that's not true. I think you're just probably becoming a little bit scared, a little bit panicking about the situation. Just be relaxed about it, right? Don't panic, be relaxed. I don't think you should go, you asked us if we have any tips. I don't think you should go to a bar and look for someone in a bar.
No.
That's probably not the right environment for you to find someone. But I think when you have this approach where you're not panicking and you're taking your time,
you will find the right person.
You're going to find this person. You probably just don't think that there are as many people available because you're probably panicking a little bit.
And also women that at that age, well, that age, from what we've heard and we've seen, is they all also think the same. You know, I'm 40, I'm in my 40s, who's going to want me now? Or maybe, you know, all men are taken, or maybe, you know, I just have my child and I just want to get on with life and not have anyone else anymore because I can't be bothered. Because it is, it can be a bit daunting, you know, going out there again and dating after you know, you've had a life together with someone. So, you know, they're probably thinking the same way you are. So be patient. And
you know, something really interesting is that at the age that you're at, you have a huge advantage to right now because you know exactly what you want, right? You know you don't want to mess around. You don't want to be dating 10 different people. You want to be happy. You want to find someone that is going to help you settle down, a companion, someone you're going to love. You're more mature, and the person you're going to find will also be mature. So don't worry, don't let this thought you have that there's no one out there make it even seem that it's remotely true, because it's not true at all. Don't worry, it's going to happen.
I have another quick tip. I think, I don't know a lot about you, or not much, but make yourself more sociable. I don't know what kind of person you are, if you're shy. So go out there, of course, not in a desperate way, but try to be more sociable. Go get involved in groups. I don't know, in your community, do something different. Otherwise, you know, you will always find the same people.
But make sure it's the right place to go.
Exactly.
Okay? All right, the final question of today is a little bit controversial. It says, and this is from someone who attended our Love Talk Live seminars, we won't mention their name. The person says, I'm currently in a position that I never thought I would be in. I fell in love with someone who has been married for a while, and we started a relationship. I didn't intend on this happening, but this is the current situation that I find myself in. I know I shouldn't be in this relationship, but we really get along well, and I sometimes think that this marriage has run its course and maybe we both have a chance at being happy.
Very similar from another question we've had recently.
What I think that this person is saying is, she's saying, oh, I don't know really how I find myself in this situation. Of course you know. Of course you know. You weren't walking one day, you know, in the street and someone opened the door and pulled you inside and said, sleep with me. That's not how it happened. You made a decision, you made a choice. You knew that, listen, this is not...
Very poor choice.
Exactly. This is not a good road to go down on, but yet you made that decision. I think what is lacking is that you take responsibility for the very poor choice that you made, the very bad choice that you made. Terrible choice that you made. Couldn't be worse. You know, perhaps there are a few things in life worse, but not many. And I think if the shoe was on the other foot, as they say, Elena, you wouldn't be saying, oh, I don't know how this happened. If it was happening to you, then your view on this would be very different. I think you need to call this a day, move on, and remember that if someone cheated on their wife with you, sooner or later you'll be the one who'll be cheated on.
You'll be next. It's a deja vu. We've seen it all before, and we are just really trying to help you. We don't want to be. We're not being rude or, I don't know. It's just
or forceful.
Yeah, we're just telling you what we've seen and what we see. And when you get involved with a married person, things don't end well.
Never.
Okay.
They don't begin well, and certainly they won't end well.
It's very sad. Like you said, imagine if you were the other, the wife, and you had children. What would happen to you? It's it's a very bad thing to do. I think you need to evaluate your
And by the way,
your actions.
Probably if this was another program, if this was another relationship show, someone would say,
follow your heart.
It's okay, don't worry, we understand that you couldn't help your feelings.
No, you can't choose who you fall in love with.
You can't choose who you fall in love with. Baloney.
On,
of course you choose who you get in love with. And if you don't agree, please send us an email, questions@lovetalkshow.tv. We'll be more than glad to address that issue. Perhaps that's something for us to do on
we
the
need
Love
to
Talk
do a
Show.
program on this, absolutely.
Can you choose who you love? That's a topic for one of our main shows.
Not a good ending.
Absolutely. Now, we've come to the end of our deal of talk of today. We hope that we've been able to help you who sent us your questions, and perhaps you who had a doubt in your own personal life that was similar to that.
I hope this helped you. And if you have any questions, please email us on questions@lovetalkshow.tv. Also reminding our viewers that we hold a weekly seminar every Saturday at 7 p.m. All the details are on our website, which is lovetalkshow.tv. And get in touch and remember to subscribe.
You're welcome to attend with us on Saturday. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.